Okay, we're live. Welcome back to Cedar Valley Fishing Field Stream or Field Team, COAF Field Team on YouTube. And today we're doing a live stream. Cooler temperatures. We're over here at the Sonic Pond. Got the Scorpion BFS XG along with a Googan Squad micro series type lure. It's a crankbait running about 1 to 3 feet is what it's saying. And well, it's cooler temperatures, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But hey, it's a nice break from what it has been. And for the rod, it's going to go with this lightning rod that I've had for years, just because, well, I felt like doing something different. Let me just make sure we're live. It looks like we're live. Okay. And well, let's see what happens. Let's make sure that it's, yeah, okay, it's set good. Water looks fairly clear. And I'm just gonna do a slow retrieve and just see where it takes us. I can see the lure in the water moving. Nice little shake to it. All right, let's try casting this way. Let's see what happens. Maybe I need to do a faster retrieve. Oh, well. It's been a while since we've done a live stream like this, but we've been looking forward to it. Just been sidetracked with things, plus also been doing a bunch of these videos tied to some of the things that we use. So I don't know, I think well, let's get back to fishing here. In the past I've caught some pretty decent bass here, as well as nice numbers of bass. I'm not sure how I'll do today, since we do have that temperature change. They may be running a little bit deeper, or maybe a little bit more lethargic. No, hooked onto some leaf and whatnot. Anyhow, let's go walk the bank and see what it gets us. And for those guys who are joining us, we're here at Sonic Pond in Allen, Texas, working a Googan Squad micro crankbait, looking for bass to maybe hit. I'll just kind of work it over here. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let's see what we got over here. I'm doing a slow retrieve, just making sure I get that wobble that I'm looking for. It's a square bill crankbait. Oh, there's a hit. Ah, that was a hit. I don't know what it was. Maybe a little bluegill and whatnot, but I think that slow retrieve is what's going to be key. Bear maybe the noise over there. There's a dude over there doing some landscaping work here, so it's gonna get a little loud, so hopefully you can still see the action at least. Okay, slow retrieve. Let's see if he'll come back and do that. Nothing there. See some turtles. Okay. And for those that are joining on the podcast, I'll just describe what I'm doing. Working, oh, there's a hit. There's a hit. Oh no. I'm working a local pond here in our city of Allen here in Texas. And I've got a micro crankbait from Googan Squad. And I'm working it on a bait finesse system style combo lightning rod along with the BFS Scorpion XG. All right. Loud. Let me just let that pass. Oh, we got another bottom piece, I think. Let's just keep walking the bank then. Temperatures are really cool right now. We were in the hundreds. It's now, I think, in the 50s right now. Yeah, so pretty comfortable. I'm in short sleeves still, but I do have my little fishing vest on, and I'm comfortable right now. Very comfortable. Nice break from 100 degrees. So far just had one strike. Let's see if he'll come back and hit it again. Oh, something just hit over here or moved over there. Let's go try over here. Could be a turtle, but who knows. All right, a lot of noise. See another fisherman over there. Can't tell if he's gotten anything or he's tangled. Looks like he's tangled. All right. Actually, no, he's not fishing. He's weed eating. Great. Gonna have a lot of noise today. I'll just keep working the bank here. Maybe I'll do some voiceovers and some follow-up videos on some of the action, because I do re-edit these, taking out the slow stuff and getting to the action shots. So right now I don't have anything to show other than I had that one strike, and I think it may have been just a bluegill. But hey, we're out fishing. That's all that really matters at this point. And yeah, I've been posting a bunch of videos related to some of the... Oh, there's a hit. Oh, man. He was right there. Oh, man. That was a hit. All right. That was close, too. Just basically right at the tip of my rod. So let me just walk the bank and make sure I don't step too heavily as I get close to the shore. And so far, I've had 2 strikes, 2 misses. Let's just try it again. Let's work it parallel to the bank now. Maybe there's something lurking close by. That looked like a bass that hit it. I'm using that Guggen Squad micro crankbait. I got a 4-pound test line, and this Scorpion BFS XG is really rocking when it comes to doing these light lure casting, ultralight casting. And yeah, it's been a very nice change in weather with the temperature not being in the triple digits. We did get some rain too, so that was very good. We hadn't had rain in a while. I think my grass was dying at the house, and so I got a little reprieve from the drought conditions. Okay, let's just clean this up a little bit. Here's that micro banger, I think is what it's called, from Guggen Squad. Earlier in the year when we fish this, it gets really clobbered with a bunch of that greenery. Luckily this time of year it starts clearing up on us, and I'm hoping I can get one of these bass to strike, just to say that I caught something this morning. All right, let's keep working the bank. I see some other folks over here. I don't think I'm fishing though, so let's go this way. Just a short cast, and I'm just doing a slow retrieve, just enough to make sure that the lure is wiggling like I think it should. And it's a chartreuse yellowish color, so it's very visible. I've got my polarized sunglasses on, so that's helping. I can feel it hit the bottom at times. Oh, there's another. Oh my God, you just seen that? That's 3 now. All close. Jeez Louise. Hot dang. Hot dang, god dang. No way. I gotta do like that guy says. No way. Let's give it a yes way here soon. Okay, I just saw something hit to the left. Oh, wow. All 3 hits so far been oh, I see something over there moving. I think they're feeding on something on the shallows, or in the shallows. Oh, a guy's magnet fishing, it looks like, over there. All right, let's see. A nice wiggle. Like the jiggle jiggle. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like the way you wiggle wiggle, for sure. All right, I'm getting punchy here. I need to catch something soon. All right, let's work this baby. All right, 3 strikes and I'm out right now. Okay, see turtle. Oh, there we go. There we go. Another close shot. This one hit, 2 foot from the bank. All right, first fish of the day. BFS style, Scorpion FG, BFS XG, a largemouth bass on this crankbait. And the Guggen Squad. Oh, something just moved over there. Okay, so we'll definitely make some editing on this, and hopefully we can get some good action shots. Let's make sure I'm still live. Yeah, we're still live. Okay, so bear with me as I continue to work the local pond. Cool Temps. Let's see let's go fishing. And lesson learned so far is they're up close. They're hitting. Oh shoot! I let go too soon. All right, let's see if I can undo this without getting too tangled. So what happened there is I went to go cast and took my thumb off the spool too quickly, and I'm hoping I didn't get it all tangled yet. So that's part of fishing here, and I'm live, so you're getting mistakes and all. I heard just something hitting again over here behind me. So the fish are active, even with these cool temps. So that's a good sign. It's about let's see, 9:23 right now. All right. Let's see if I can get ready to go again here shortly. Hello. Right in the junk. Let's do that one over again. Okay, let's see if something will hit over here on the other side of this weed bed. Ooh, what was that? No, I think that was a turtle. Oh man, little Maltese. Looks just like the one that I got. Charlie the Maltese Doogie. And he's acting like a Maltese. Thinks he's big, even though he's not. He is brave. All right, load the Maltese Dougie. Yeah, every once in a while you'll see him go fishing with us. Oh shoot! Let's redo that cast. All right, let's do this again. I think that was a turtle that I just saw jump. So for those of you just joining so far, it's one bass. 3 strikes that I missed, and then I had that last one, a 4th strike that I connected. Oh, where's a hit? That was the bottom, I think. It sure did act like something though. Okay. And again, to describe what I'm using a lightning rod, Berkeley lightning rod. I don't think they make these anymore. It's about 4.5 foot. Oh, got another strike, or at least I think it's the bottom. And I'm using this Guggen Squad micro crankbait that runs 1 to 3 feet. And so far, I think the misses are because of me and not because of the crankbait. We'll stand off a little bit because they've been close to shore. And let's see if we can get one to hit. Let's go back this way. Just drop it right there. Just roll it slowly. Let's see what happens. Nope. Got an undercut bank here, and at times I've gotten some decent bass working that undercut. So let's see if that holds true this day. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let's go a little bit further out and work the bank parallel at acute ankles, or parallel seems to be the trick when we're working these local ponds. Okay. Oh, got tangled on something there. All right, so the main thing I'm noticing with this crankbait is to keep a slow retrieve. If you go too fast, I think it starts rolling on you or spinning on you. And if I go slow, and as I'm working it closer to the bank, I'm feeling it hang up or bump the bottom, which is what I want. Sometimes it'll, by hitting something, an object, or the bottom and whatnot, that may elicit a bass to strike. And well, if there's a bass there, maybe he just wants that little hiccup in the action that'll get him to strike. So we'll just keep working it. All right, I can feel it hitting. And getting some junk here. I think it's because of the little landscape gardening folks did some work. And now there's some junk in the pond now, so I'm getting a little hung up there, but let's not let that stop us. Okay, let's go do a cast back where we came from and see what happens. Okay, nothing yet. Slow retrieve, slow retrieve. Great Saturday to be out fishing. Yeah, these are like my favorite times of year, is when it's fall as well as spring, when the temps are a little bit cooler, if not cooler. And today it's definitely much cooler than that 100 degrees we've been having to deal with lately. Right, let's keep working it. So far, one bass, and the other 3 strikes before that were all close to the bank. None that were way out there. Probably a rod length away, if not closer. Now there's some junk on it. Some junk in the trunk here. Let's get that off. And let's just keep working the bank. Over here at Sonic Pond, the reason why we call it Sonic Pond is there's a Sonic drive-in little fast food place to go right down that way. So what better way to call it than to call it by the nearest landmark, significant landmark, and you know, Sonic. All right, let's keep casting. All right, and go ahead and describe for those that are listening on the podcast. Over here at the Sonic Pond in Allen, working a Guggen Squad micro crankbait, running the 1 to 3 feet, a 4.5 foot Berkeley lightning rod with Scorpion BFS XG reel, and 4-pound test line. And I've only had one backlash, and that's because of user error in that case. I let go my thumb too early. Fishing wise, 3 strikes, all misses, followed by 1 strike up close with a little bass. Wasn't a bruiser, but hey, still counts. All right, and what'll happening soon is we'll be shifting from the warm water fishing to colder waters. In this case, it's going to be the Blue River. Trout stocking is going to be happening here at the end of the month, if not beginning of the month, November. I think they start stocking November 1, and that's, if you're here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, that's less than 2 hours away. You can be fishing a river for some trout. Key thing there is they do have a catch and release section in the northern portion, and there you'll find some nice sized trout at times that they'll later open up to put and take as the season closes out the following March. So yeah, we'll be shifting there. I was going to try doing some kayak fishing here, possibly some jug lining, but well, I got sidetracked. Got some personal honey-do stuff that I got to take care of, so that kind of sidetracked me. But hey, I'm out here right now fishing, so that counts. Oh, that was another hit. He came right behind it and poof. Oh, I think it was another little bass. That was, oh, maybe about a rod length away from shore. So seems to be holding true that everything is staying close to the bank. So let's continue to work that pattern. Of course, I just threw out a little bit further, but hey, you got to mix it up still. All right, and I'm feeling the crankbait either bumping bottom or hitting some objects and whatnot, which is what I want. And luckily, I'm not having to clear the line too much or the lure too much because of the debris and whatnot clobbering it. Just got this junk that's kind of hanging in there, and I think it's part of the lawn work that was done just a few moments ago. In fact, I had the one guy out there with his blower blowing out some of those leaves and grass. So well, I'll let that parse it out so you don't have to hear all that noise. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit. Oh yeah, yeah, baby, yeah. Let's bring him in. Oh, he's going for the line. He's going for the line. Whew. There's a anchor line for the whatchamacallit, fountain. All right. Yeah, another close by strike. All right, another bass. Let's make sure I got this so you can see it. Okay. All right. So yeah, thanks for joining in on the live stream. Basically, I run one of these live streams. I just go fishing. You see the mistakes and all. And then later on, I'll do a follow-up edit. So if you don't have time to see the whole live stream, check back a few days later. I'll edit it out to where you just see mainly the key points, if not action shots. Then you can skip all this other stuff. All right, and then I do talk more than normal when I'm fishing these live streams, mainly because it's a parallel podcast that's going on. So you can listen in on that when you get a chance, maybe if you're stuck in traffic and whatnot. And I hope to just basically describe what I'm doing, maybe give you a few pointers and give you an idea of what's happening. All right, I have been posting a bunch of videos lately, mainly with YouTube shorts and some product stuff that well, it's stuff that we recommend when it comes to fishing. And from a seasonal standpoint, we'll be shifting over from warmer to colder fishing here in the next few weeks, specifically targeting trout. I am also a Texas Parks and Wildlife volunteer instructor in basic fly fishing, and I think there's an event happening in October 28th, I believe, in Lila, Lake Louisville Ecological Learning Area. Go check out the Texas Parks and Wildlife website on some opportunities and whatnot. And, I'll be volunteering there, and hopefully I can meet a few of y'all while we're out there. I believe it's an all-day event. It's again at Lake Louisville Ecological Learning Area. Key thing there is later on in the year they'll stock that with trout, and you'll fish a river right in the middle of Dallas-Fort Worth area, and you'll be able to catch some nice fish, some nice trout. Additionally, if it's like in the past, I think it's like at the beginning of the year, January, when they stock in conjunction with an augmentation that they get from the city of Louisville, they'll put some really nice sized trout in there. I've seen some nice sized trout taken from there over the years. And additionally, just in general, when the striped bass and hybrids are running, you'll have an opportunity to get some of those, especially over there by the tail race. So do look forward to that. It's gonna be October 28th, at least that's what the schedule says, and hope to be out there doing fishing things. All right, and right now we're here at Sonic Pond, Allen, Texas, and we're working a micro crankbait. It's got a chartreuse yellowish color to it, and I've gotten some strikes on it and landed a couple. So let's see if we can continue with that pattern. It seems to be they are all close to shore, a rod length, if not closer to shore where they're striking. Haven't gotten anything way out there in the middle of the pond. It's all been just along the borders here. All right, and again, if you're joining the live stream but you're not able to stay the whole time, do check back in a few days. I'll get a edited version that just kind of cuts out all the slow stuff and takes you to the action, key item stuff. All right, let's just keep working it here. And from a retrieve standpoint, I've been maintaining basically this retrieve. It's just enough to get the lure to wiggle, and it seems to be working well. If I go too fast, it'll start rolling on me, and you definitely don't want that. That doesn't look natural. Doesn't look like anything they want to strike. So kind of remember that when you're fishing one of these square bills. Notice that in general, that kind of seems to be the case with square bills, and they're not meant to dive deep. They're like 1 to 3 foot lures, so shallow running. And in this case, since I'm working the bank and the shallower section and getting strikes there, it probably makes sense to be using this. I did bring some other lures. Oh, there's a hit. All right, a little bit bigger, come on. I don't have the drag set too tight on this because I am using 4-pound test. All right, let's get him in. I think he's gonna be the biggest one of the day here. Well, who knows? We're not done fishing yet. Oh yeah, Basilito, nice. Micro crankbait, fun stuff. All right, and again, if you're not able to stay for the whole live stream, check back in a few days. I'll get an edited version out, and you can skip all the fluff and take it to the action stuff. Bass on a micro crankbait, bait finesse style, bait ultralight bait casting. All right, a lot of folks will ask about what is bait finesse systems, what is BFS fishing, what is ultralight bait casting. They're basically all the same. They call it bait finesse systems because it's a system. It's got to match your rod with your line, with your lures and the reel. In this case, you got to have a bait caster that can handle light lures and be able to yank it out there. And for this one, I can cast lures that weigh about 1/16 ounce. I try to trout magnet. That one you got to be really careful because you'll definitely backlash if you don't have it dialed in. But I tend to just stick with the 1/16 ounce as the lightest that I'll go, and that seems to nope, it seems to work for me. And they call it BFS, bait finesse systems. That's the initials. And then other folks will call it just ultralight bait casting because you are using a bait caster and using ultralights. Some will say, oh, why don't you just go and use a spinning rod, spinning reel? Well, you can, and maybe it's the same reason why I like fly fishing also, is there's a whole bunch of different ways to fish. I just want to do it with a fly rod, or in this case today I want to do it with a bait caster. I can cast light lures, because if it was all about catching the fish, well, oh, I just lost that one. Oh man, he was on there. All right, this section, it seemed like I sent it out deeper into the pond, but actually this section is shallow, maybe 1 to 3 feet. So going by the pattern that I've seen so far is the fish are staying shallow, even on this cool 50 degrees temperature day. And what I like about it is they're still active. I heard a couple of splashes where it looked like something was chasing something, and I'm guessing it's possibly a bass chasing some bait fish. So hey, I'm all for it. All right, alrighty, so just keep working this. Oh, got it clobbered. Let's go fix that. It's not running right. All right, it's gonna get a little loud here because I'm over here by one of the main roads that we have here in our local town. This is Bethany something. Bethany. It's running right behind me right now. All right, let's go back up here. Again, there's the Sonic. There's Bethany coming up on the bank here, and you can see where there's a bunch of junk that's been cut from the landscaping that was done earlier. And I'm just going to work my way over and just do a couple of casts up here just to see. All right, I did have one on and he threw the hook on me. More of a user error, but hey, it's part of it. All right, and I don't know how much this lure weighs. I think it's a 1/8 maybe, possibly 1/16 ounce. And give an idea capability of this once I have it dialed in. Just crank it out there, no backlash, and we'll just kind of work it in. It's going to go through some of this junk here, so I'm gonna try. Oh, I'm stuck. Holy cow, I'm stuck. I hope I didn't lose this baby. It's on some vegetation, it looks like. Oh, come on, don't lose it. Oh, it's on a bag. Dang it. A bag. It's a big bag. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna, oh, I may lose this guy. I lost it. Oh, bummer. Oh well, I can see the lure. I wonder if I can grab it still. Let's see. I don't want to go in there. I've fallen in before and messed up my gear, specifically my phone and whatnot. So let's see if I can use something to grab that bag. Well, that ain't it. All right, let's see. Well, it's right there. Oh, I'm gonna lose the Guggen squatter. Nope. All right, so what I did was I used the tip of my rod and got it hooked on there, and I was able to get it off. Woo! Did not lose that baby. All right. Okay, so again, that's the key, or that's the thing that happens when you're live streaming, is you get to see mistakes and all. In this case, it's a mistake. I got hooked on something, but luckily I was able to recover, and I recovered the micro crankbait and did not lose him. So I'm happy. We got a win already. So let me go ahead and retie him, and let's see if we can get back to fishing here. Work the other side of the pond here. And just in case, as a precaution, I'm going to cut off a few inches from the line. Clear the lure a little bit too. There we go. Just in case I got any abrasions on the line, because definitely don't want a bruiser to strike, and next thing I know, I lost it. Okay, so bear with me. Let me bring this up. Okay. All right, let me get this guy tied up real quick, and then we'll get started fishing again. I'm just going to use the improved clinch knot for now. I use different knots: tri-link knot, improved clinch knot, the uni knot. For now, I'm just going to go with your old school improved clinch knot. In this case, the line's already been lubricated because it's still wet. So go ahead and jam it tight, trim it, and we are back in business. All right, let's do a quick cast, make sure everything's good. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't cut the tag off. Let's get that tag deal off. There we go. All right, let's do a quick check. Quick check, quick check. All right. We're in business still. In fact, let's see if we're get a strike over here, maybe. Something up close and personal. Nope. Let's go back this way where I had that one strike and I lost him. Okay. And this section is shallow, 1 to 3 feet. And the going pattern has been, they're all been pretty shallow getting strikes. So let's see if that holds true as I work the other side of the pond. So we've worked one side of the pond and gotten a couple of bass, I believe, as well as lost several bass. And now we're going to work this other side of the pond, and let's see what we can do here. So here we are, North Betsy Lakes Estates. We call this Sonic Pond because of the Sonic drive-in, drive-up fast food place. And you'll see a better look at Sonic right there. There's Sonic. And I'm just gonna now work this side of the pond. I'll start off away from the bank so I don't spook anything. And I've been just going with a slow retrieve. Just enough to feel the wiggle wiggle. And most of the strikes have all been close to the bank. A rod length or closer. And that's where I've been getting my strikes. As the lure moves, as I retrieve it, I also feel it bouncing or bumping against things, be it the bottom or other objects in the water. And it's acting like your typical square bill crankbait, where you just need to retrieve it enough to keep that wiggle wiggle. If you go too fast, it'll start rolling on you. and you definitely don't want it to roll, because it don't look like something that the fish wants to eat. And in this case, this little micro crankbait works perfect for this ultralight bait casting style that I'm using right now, or that I'm fishing at this moment. And all it is just basically using a bait caster that can cast light lures, ultralight lures. And you can argue just use a spinning rod and whatnot, and yeah, you can. I do find that I have more flexibility with the ultralight bait casting, because for I guess accuracy, because I can feather it with my finger, as well as when there are some bigger ones. I think that the drag seems to work better in this one. In this case, I do like the clicker drag right here on the Scorpion BFS XG, and I'm just using some 4-pound mono, Stren mono, and I've got the drag set fairly light, just mainly because of that 4-pound test. I want to be able to have a chance at keeping the line tight and not losing the bass, because I set the drag too tight and he snaps it on me. So, all right. And again, for those that are just joining over here at Sonic Pond here in Allen, I'm working a micro crankbait. And for those that aren't able to stay the full live stream, well, check back a few days. I will get an edited version that cuts out the fluff and takes you just mainly to the main action shots. In this case, I've got a lot of misses and several strikes where I've landed bass. The biggest one I'd say maybe went about maybe 13 inches. Not very big. But there are some bigger ones here. This pond is known for some bigger ones. You just got to get them on your line. All right, let's just work it over here. Okay, nothing yet. All right, so that side we did pretty good. That side of the pond. Now we're on this side of the pond, and so far I've not gotten any strikes as well as any hookups. But that mean they're not here. Temperatures again is chilly. Got a nice. Oh, there's a hit. Got some slight wind. I would say it's like windbreaker weather. Little jacket on. Saving me right now is I'm in short sleeves, but I got a fishing vest on that's keeping me warm enough. And well, the bass are still active, so hey, that's a good thing. All right, let's just kind of work our way past this junk here, and I'm going to continue working this end of the bank and getting to the end, and then at that point we'll call it quits, because I've got some honeydews I've got to knock out this morning. All right, anyhow, this is the City of Allen Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team on YouTube. We're doing the Let's Go fishing live stream, where I take a GoPro and take it mobile, connect it to my phone, and we just go live, and you see everything that I'm doing, mistakes and all. And well, in this case I've had several mistakes, as well as, well, some successes too, so hey, I'm having fun. And again, I just reiterate some of the things that we plan on doing. This is the shift from warmer weather fishing to cooler weather, colder weather fishing, where we'll start shifting over from fishing these ponds and lakes and shifting over to fishing more of the rivers for trout, as well as local ponds when they do the trout stocking program here in Texas. And then I'm making a plug, Texas Parks and Wildlife, LELA, Lake Louisville Ecological Learning Area. They're hosting some basic fly fishing angler education class and whatnot, and I volunteered for that, so I'll be out there October 28th is what it has scheduled currently. Pretty cool place, Louisville. It's right in the middle of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, but you'll be surprised it's you know how much wilderness is still available if you're in the Metroplex. You know, pretty cool area. So hopefully there'll be some fun to be had there that day. It's going to be an 8-hour event, so it's going to be a well, it'll be fun. All right, let's see if we can get a fish. So far, steady retrieve, just enough to get that wiggle going. Only one strike on this side so far that I believe was a strike instead of hitting bottom. That was hitting bottom there. All right. And I'm just gonna keep working it here. Let's see if we can get one to strike. I got my polarized glasses on, so I do have a better glimpse of what is striking at times. I can see, get a rough silhouette of what the fish is, and what I've seen mostly is it's been bass that have been hitting the lure, which makes sense. I think one of them may be a bluegill that struck, and I think that was the first one that we hit right at the beginning of the live stream. All right, but this has been the slower side, it looks like. So let's see if we can not strike out on this side of the pond. All right, let me go and clear this. I got a little tangled. I did get that little hiccup over there where I thought I might have lost the little lure, but luckily I was able to use the tip of my rod to get a hold of the lure itself and yank it off the piece of plastic that it was stuck on. Looked like a plastic bag or sack or something. Okay, I'm feeling the bottom bounce, or I'm feeling it hit bottom, but I'm not getting any strikes yet. Oh, that one's clobbered. Oh! I just saw one just swipe at it. Very close. As I stopped, let me see if I can get him to hit again. Let's see if he'll hit. Oh man, he swiped at it. It was a bass, about as big as the other ones that we've been catching. Man, he swiped at it. When I stopped, when it got hooked up on some debris, it looked like that's when he came up and struck at it. Okay, well, we're nearing close to the end of the pond, so we've got a few more casts to go, and then we'll be calling it quits. Let's see if I can get one to strike from here to the end of the pond. So let's cross my fingers we don't strike out here. Had two definite strikes on this. Oh, there's a hit right there. Did not strike out. Oh, he's taking out some line. 4-pound test, light drag. So we're just working them up close. All right. Yeah, we did not strike out on this side of the pond. Nice. Okay, well, yeah, stay tuned. I'll get a edited version from the live stream that cuts out the fluff and takes you to the action shots. And from an action shot, well, this one's going to be on there. Nice. That was fun. All right, we just got a few more. I'd say about less than 100 yards, if not 100 yards to the end of the pond. So hey, maybe bear with me and stick around to see what we get in these last 100 yards. Okay, let's see what happens. That one was a little bit further out, maybe 2 rod lengths away, but still in that 1 to 3 foot area when he struck. Okay, all right, just working our way over. Yeah. All right, I'm feeling the bottom bounce. I'm feeling it hit the bottom rocks and whatnot. So I know it's doing what it's doing. I can feel the wiggle. That's what I want. If I'm going too fast, it'll roll on me. That's not what I want. In this case, I got some junk on that one. Oh, got a little clobbered here on the end of the rod. Let's fix that. Okay. Let's make sure. Okay. Cast it out again. Gonna work it up close. I'm gonna stand off a little bit because I know there's an undercut here, and I'm hoping that I might get one of these bass that's lurking in the undercut to strike. All right, let's try this again. Come on. Okay, and yeah, these polarized glasses definitely help with seeing what potentially strikes your lure, if not takes your lure. And right now I'm saying it's mostly been bass with one potential bluegill perch like thing. So, well, let's keep working it. 50-degree temps, and yours truly is, oh, there's a hit. Yeah, that was a hit. He tapped it, he came up, hit it, let go. Jeez. Oh well, that's fishing. Let's try it again, because that's fishing also. If you don't get one, keep casting. Well, what'd the old man say one day about fishing? If your lure, fly, etc. is not in the water, you're not going to catch a fish. So the more that you keep your lure, fly, bait out of water, the more you're not going to catch a fish. So cast, get that thing going. Let's see what we got. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Strike that baby. Do it again. A little bit further out. In the past, I've caught crappie over here by this culvert. I haven't caught any crappie in years now, but, well, maybe somebody kept them. Anyhow, I used to catch crappie here. Now it's been just mainly bass and bluegill. I know there's catfish here. I just haven't actually fished for them, but I've seen some nice sized ones caught out of here. Caught and released. Okay, so this one I'm going to work a little bit different because I know there's a culvert here and it goes straight out, and maybe I might get one of these bass that are lurking in this culvert, deeper area to strike. Okay, earlier this year this bush was barely growing, so looks like it's grown bigger. It's going to kind of clobber the area that I want to fish, but I can work around it. Let's see if we can get another hit here. I'm about halfway done with that last stretch, so we're going to stop at that next culvert. So let's see if we can get something before that next culvert. All right, there. I think that was the bottom. All right, and here I'm kind of staying away from the bank, just a step or two away, just so I don't spook anything that may be lurking close by. And well, hopefully one will strike because I didn't spook them. Because really what you want to do is first thing the bass or the fish, first thing the bass or fish sees is, oh, bummer. You want to be able to show them your lure, your fly, your bait before it sees you. In this case, I kind of blew out the area because I had to go get this guy. But the intent is to, well, if they see your lure or bait, fly, or whatever, first, instead of you. Oh, this one's, okay, there we go. What happened there is the lure wasn't running properly because I got clobbered with the line, and you can tell because it doesn't wiggle right, and it'll sometimes just ride up high, and you can definitely know that you probably need to clear it. All right, when it's running nice, it goes just under the surface, and you can see your rod tip wiggling, and that's basically the action that you want, right? All right, I'm working a little bit further out down the pond here, or down the bank. I got some junk on that one. That one quit wiggling, so I knew something was up with that. And sure enough, it's not wiggling because it's got this junk on there. So let's get that junk in the trunk off, and let's get back to fishing. All right, we're almost near the end. Come on, let's see if we have one more before we hit that back culvert. Water's shallow here. I can see with the sun coming out, I can see under my lure, and I'm hoping maybe I can see the actual strike. Nope, nothing there. Let's go a little bit further out here. Let's see if I can get one. Maybe he's lurking deeper and gonna run in on me. Doesn't look like that was the case. Let's back out this way. Do it again. Okay, I'm feeling it hit bottom. I like that little bounce or bump that it makes. Be just casting away and you'll feel it kind of hesitate and bump against something. Like it better if it was a bass actually popping away at it, but hey, I do like that feel. It's like I'm kind of working it, the area like I should. All right, nothing there. All right, we're nearing the end. Come on, am I gonna get one or not? Let's see. Let's see if we can close it out with one more bass, one more fish, one more cast. What do you say? All right, let's see. Slow retrieve, working the bank. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Oh, hey, let's go cast back this way. Just take advantage of the wind and get it further out, and maybe get one of these guys to strike that. I got some junk on it. It came off though. All right, let's try this again. One more. Let's see if one more will strike to close out this live stream. Am I gonna do it? Are the bass gonna cooperate? Or do we have a failure in communication? Let's see. Let's see if these guys cooperate. Oh no. They're giving me a negatory so far. Let's try this again. Nothing. Nothing yet. Okay, I got this. I'm getting near the end, but hey, it's okay. It's still fishing. Oh no. Oh, that was a hit. Dang it. That was a strike. Or no. I see some looks like some weeds and whatnot, so it must have been that I hit. Oh, okay. Let's clear this and we'll close it out once we hit that culvert and call it quits. And we'll plan to get a follow-up edited version of the live stream so that y'all can skip all the fluff and stuff and take you to the action. And so far I'm liking this little Guggen Squad micro crankbait. I always liked the Scorpion BFS XG for this ultralight bait casting. Been really happy with it. And this lightning rod, I use it off and on. It's over 30 years old, and yeah, I've used it off and on over the years. Ever since I used to use it a lot. You can tell because handle's now smooth, but it still keeps working, especially for this ultralight bait casting style. All right, let's see. Oh, that's clobbered. All right, we're near the end. Let's just get the cast in. I'm gonna go this way, and that way, and then we're gonna call it quits. So here it goes this way. Oh, what? No, that doesn't count. That's not where I wanted it. Plus it's clobbered. Yeah, that didn't count. Do over. This is what used to frustrate my kids, is I would tell them one more cast and then I would do a do-over. All right, so there's number one, and that did not get anything. It's clobbered, so I gotta go and take some junk off it. Cast number two, I'm just gonna go straight out and see what happens. And then cast number three, we'll take it up that way where we just came and see if something will hit over there. Steady retrieve, slow, get the jiggle, wiggle, and that's all I'm doing. I am getting a lot more junk on there, having to clear it. So let's go do our third cast, and supposedly the final cast. So let's just see if something will strike. Okay, so technically this would be the last cast. All right, I'm gonna drag it in here and see if something will strike, and no. And then of course I'll just say one more and I'll yank it out there. And then by then my kids will be like in seizures, because I'll have said that probably about 10, 15 times. Yeah. So yeah, so I would say, yeah, that's the last cast, and then I would just go and crank it out again, and Yeah, they definitely be in seizures by now, going, what's up, Dad? I want to go. So I don't want to put you guys through that pain. Appreciate y'all joining me today, doing a live stream over here. Let's go fishing, cool temps. And here's the gear I used. This is the lure that we almost lost. And, well, so far, having fun. Do check back. I'll get the edited version of this out here in the next few days. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and sign us off from the live stream. And hopefully, be able to check back again for some